and welcome. My name is Alexandra Danieli, and I want to talk to you today about the dangers of using AI for human design projectors, especially for those projectors who are business owners, who are entrepreneurs. And I know from myself, but also from a lot of my clients, that when AI came along, we were all incredibly relieved, right? It's like, oh, finally we can be even more efficient. Finally, we can outsource. Finally, we can have somebody else do our stuff. And I want to preface this all with saying I use AI a lot. I have ChatGPT as an app on my phone. I talk to it, I ask it questions. I use it to workshop my nutrition and my my exercise routines, and I ask about connections between this and that, and I use it for brainstorming. And my kids and I use it a lot for fact finding. So it's really helpful. I love it a lot. But the mistake that I made, and I'm glad I made this mistake early on when AI was just starting to come out. ChatGPT was a new thing and most people didn't even want to touch it. I started using it for my business right away, and I'm glad that I did because I got to play with it right away and understand how it's not serving me, why it's not benefiting my business in the way that I had hoped. And this is not, like I said, this is not to say that you can't use it. I mean, everyone do their own. I'm a 1-3, right? And I'm a self-projected 1-3. So everyone do their own experiments, right? But I'm here to tell you, I've tried it, I've studied it, I've seen what works with AI for projectors and what doesn't over the last 6 months or so. I don't know when we actually began playing with it. I think it was more than a year ago. But then, yeah, it's probably been a year of playing around with it in business too. But there were times where I tried to use it for content, and there were times when I used it to create new offers and business models. And it's like with any tool or with any medicine, and I see AI could be a medicine too, right? I've had really great experiences also with helping it, bring me awareness to my own patterns and stuff like that. But there are just some things, especially for human design projectors, where it's more detrimental to use it. And especially when it comes to the things that your soul, that your creativity, that your connection with the universe or the creator or God or however you want to call it is there for you to tell you how to serve, how to run your business. And when we outsource that or our own voice, our content to AI, then we're not going to see success. And the main reason for this being that as a projector, our main currency, our our success comes from our wisdom. And our wisdom comes from working through challenges. And our wisdom comes through working to be diligent and get into our expertise and to really become more, not just effective, but also excellent at what we do. And excellence isn't something that you get good at once. Excellence is like going to the gym on the regular. Excellence is like working your way from a white belt to a black belt. And even when you're a black belt, you don't stop, right? You get a one stripe on your black belt, two, three, there's so many degrees of black belts, and it just never stops. And the continuous process of learning and of doing the inner work and of becoming more excellent and of becoming more efficient and reaching more clients with your work, influencing more lives in a positive way through your work doesn't come from using AI. It comes from your wisdom. It comes from spiritually earning your badges in this battlefield called life, right? And so the main thing that a lot of projectors want to do is they want to outsource their content, they want to outsource their voice, They want to outsource the connection with, like, making the effort to create or to connect with your creativity or to connect with their soul and to really have come through, because that's what it means to not have a defined sacral. And this is also relevant, of course, for reflectors and manifestors, even though they operate in a different way. But the main purpose of having an undefined sacral is not to have AI do it for you, but to have a to have AI, not to have AI be the stand-in for how projectors use their life force and their creativity and their work energy, their doing energy, which is what the undefined sacral is about, but to have it be guided by the soul, have it be guided by what the creator, your unique expression of what the creator wants you to do. And AI just doesn't know that. AI is instant gratification. AI is a quick hit of adrenaline. AI is a quick fix of, oh, that sounds good. And AI is always going to say, do you want more of this sugar? Do you want more of this? And you're like, oh, it feels so good. You might be sitting on the toilet texting with AI and putting your entire human design chart in there, and then it's giving you the whole thing in like 3 seconds of what it means, and you're like, ah, that felt good. And then you lay it aside, and then you didn't get the wisdom, because wisdom is earned, and wisdom is your currency. And as a projector, wisdom is the thing that qualifies you to guide people. So there's really uh, there's really no shortcutting this. There's really no going around doing the deconditioning work and gaining your wisdom through it, because that is what you're here for. And the more we go into this AI society, the more we go into this lifestyle of, oh, we could just ask ChatGPT and it'll spit us out anything. Like, what ChatGPT is really great for me personally is dream interpretation. I love it. It helps me so much. But I even could do that without it. The key is not to become reliant on AI. The key is to become reliant on your connection with your soul, with your creator. Otherwise, you're going to just fall hard, because AI is not going to be able to replace this for you. AI might give you quick hits, and it might give you quick satisfaction. It might spit out a whole like sales page and funnel and ad texts and marketing emails for you, all the things you need. But as soon as people read it and they feel that taste of machine language, where your energy, your frequency is completely removed, even if you just run it through to polish it a little bit, and underneath is still your message, your frequency is basically removed. So that means as a projector, you can't be seen, you can't be recognized, and you won't get invited, because AI machine language is generic. And when people read it, they will be like, oh, this sounds interesting, but they don't connect it with you and your energy. So there's nothing that can replace you, not even AI. And for all the people who are so afraid that they'll lose their purpose or their worth or their place in the world now that we have AI, it's not true. It's just going to be a slower awakening for a lot of humans to come back. That now we are in this AI life, now that we are in this lifestyle of being able to ask any question anywhere, anyhow, and get an immediate answer and have it spit out anything that we want. The ancient principles of connecting to source, connecting to your soul, having it guide you, and your wisdom and embodiment of that wisdom, because AI cannot shortcut embodiment. You're still going to have to do your work. There are no shortcuts. AI can just help you answer some questions faster. But we're all going to have to come back to this and just see that AI is now a tool, but a lot of times it's just sugar candy and it's not the real deal. And it's going to give us a high for a few seconds. It's going to make us feel powerful, and it can do things for you and with you if you give it the right directions that can be very helpful, but it can't replace human to human transference of wisdom and energy and alignment. So we all have to do this with each other still. We can't just replace human interaction with machines. And we all still have to go through our personal work. And thank goodness, because that is, especially as a human design projector, where your wisdom comes from, where your embodiment comes from, where your fulfillment and your happiness comes from. Because AI can't help you reveal more light in your physical being, in your life. It could just help you point some things out. So use it with caution. Use it for the things that it's really, really good at, but don't use it to try and shortcut anything in your business that you know you are needed for. Your human, your wisdom, your embodiment, your soul, your expression, and your voice. I hope this helps. I'll see you in the next video.